Take that one out too.
Which one?
That little reverb.
Only I want a little more kick, and make sure that first ga is up. Okay?
On the drums? On the snare?
No, on the guitar.
Oh,
Ga. Okay, and a little more kick. There you go. Okay. Probably the biggest song of your career, right there.
You witnessed it.
The first song I heard.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Kashmir of the 90s.
There were a couple arguments between Lars, me, and Bob. You know, Bob gave up too easy though.
Lars, what is your problem?
I don't
The
have
heavy
a problem.
guitars aren't loud enough.
Okay, he walked in and said dynamics. When they come in, you don't sense that the heavy guitar is coming.
Right,
That
they're
kind of
not
stuff
loud
with
enough.
the rest of the shit.
They're
That-
not loud enough. What is the problem?
You could start by taking the...
I don't want to take the other things down because when those things were down, when I heard them, there was nothing there. It
There's
needs
nothing
to be
else
up. Those things need to be up during the shots. It goes bum, bum. It's not bum. Bum. It sounded stupid, so I turned them up because it's the only thing there. It's the only piece of music in those shots besides the drums and the bass. So they turned them up. So the next section has to come in strong. It does come in strong. The only thing that doesn't come in strong is the guitars. James was in the car. Isn't that what it sounded like? Did it sound like Metallica? No. It didn't. It didn't even sound close. The guitars aren't loud enough. I'll let you guys duke it out on this one because frankly I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of arguing.
No, you're not.
Yes I am.
No, you're not.
You're not trying to argue.
I'm sick and fucking tired of arguing.
Well,
That's it. Everybody sits around. I think the drums should be a little bit louder. I think the guitar should be a little louder. Oh, that lead's not loud enough. Oh, time for me to solo now. And you just listen to it over and over and over again until you've, found the places where you want to boost certain things and where you want to bring voices in different spots and, strings in bigger and different things like that. It's a very, very time-consuming process. Everybody wants to make sure that it sounds good as a unit.
one more song done. One more puss added to the wall.
Mastering of a record is the process where after you've mixed down on like a digital master, you then make production masters and they cut the lacquers that they print the CDs and make records from and stuff like that. And it's a pretty cool process. So how does all the acute shit he's done sound?
Sounds really good. It's pretty minimal. It's just a little bit in the bottom, as in about 100 cycles, but that varies from tune to tune. And it's all in the mid-range, and it's all 1 or 2 dB.
Nothing in the high top?
No. It's pretty in line. It sounds really good.
Cool.
I fuck this, I fuck that, I even fuck the schoolgirls flat, so what? So what? So what? So what? You boy little fuck! Who cares? Who cares? And who cares? Who cares about you? So fucking what?
Yeah. Poetry.
There's some fucking music.
When the album came out, we were kind of a little bit nervous, I knew I was. I didn't know how the people would react to it, I didn't know how our fans would react to it because it's a bit different.
Then on Saturday, the band let thousands of fans at Madison Square Garden listen to their as-yet unreleased album, simply called Metallica. Here's a taste of the band's weekend. Metallica came to Madison Square Garden, but not to perform. Instead, they gave away 19,000 free tickets for fans to come here and listen to their new album, which won't be in stores till August 12th. well ripped off that they're not going to play?
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, definitely.
The tickets were free.
Usually, listening parties are held so a room full of music business insiders can listen to their new product. But tonight, everyone was invited, and it probably sets a record for being the largest listening party ever.
This is a very weird experience, you know, just being in an arena like this, 15,000 people in there or whatever. It's just like, we can't go up and play. We're kind of like walking around your backstage. So what do we do now, you know? Plus, we haven't played for like 14 months, and we're really like out of shape. And the other annoying thing is that our album played the Garden before we did.
Metallica is now on their way to drummer Lars's hometown of Copenhagen, Denmark. That's where they'll kick off their European tour. Metallica will be back on these shores for a tour in October.
What we have here is a duplicating slate, and through an electrical magnetic process, we're putting the music on the cassette tape.
Here's the CD monoliner. We're running a new Metallica release. We're actually molding the CD into polycarbonate and spin coating it and covering it with a protective coating of clear vinyl. This is the final stage of the CD operation, the packaging it. What this machine is doing is taking an empty jewel case and it's opening it, putting a bottom inlay in it, inlay card in the bottom, and then the retainer tray is being put in on this end.
It's an incredible record, and you're going to hear that when you pick it up, man. We've been playing it all weekend here at NAC, and it's going to continue in your face, Southern California. Here in the store, it's kind of almost pandemonium.
Come to LA soon, guys. We'll miss you. Peace.
So far, represented ourselves very well, I think, with the videos that we've released. And there's been different feelings and different vibes from each one. I mean, they're very unique to themselves and very individual, each one of them. You start to become more accustomed to what takes place and all the people that are involved, and start understanding a little bit better of what is supposed to happen.
Hold the camera down. Good again. Okay, coming down. Watch your eyes. Audio coming down right behind you.
15-minute break.
What do you want to use? Unilocks one?
When I'm out of condition, it doesn't just fuck me up, it fucks everybody else up.
Top one was Les, Martin. Top one was Ron.
Earlier when we went for the first one, I got a little excited, and I just think I was just pounding metal too hard. And, you know, where there's life, there's hope.
Roll sound.
All the videos have come out pretty cool, show different sides of us, and or at least on the Sandman one, everyone was, putting in their idea. I got this nightmare where I'm falling, and there were some pretty wild nightmares that came out that should not ever be seen by anyone. Like this, the Skinner tune. Talk fishing, that's okay, Talk business, fuck off. I'd like to go home, Got some really good friends at home, and they make you feel good, It's like, shit, I'm home, and, no